Liminal spaces. Their popularity peaked a few years ago, so I'm kind of late, but I think it shall be excused as this is kind of the first video here. This will serve you as a definition of liminal spaces. You see, all definitions for liminal spaces I found online, either on video form or simply text form, lacked a lot of detail, or were extremely confusing. For this reason, I created this! It is a complete definition of liminal spaces that is easy to understand by splitting liminal spaces to 4 types: true liminality, nostalgia/anemoia, dreamcore, and uncanny. Without further ado, I present to you the complete liminal space definition for 2025-2026. Type 1. Liminality. The true beginning, the birth of this aesthetic. First, for a definition of liminal, as it's important. Liminal is the in-between of two states, locations, or anything else. The transitional. Now, true liminal spaces, stairs, hallways, etc., are often overlooked as they are crossed only when you have your mind at a different goal and destination. Because of this, when they are presented to you in a context that emphasizes them, you see them as both familiar and strange, and you may start to feel uncomfortable. Now, while this was the original meaning of liminal spaces, soon the term liminal spaces started to be used in other places where that strange, unique emotion showed up. Nostalgia. Type 2. Lots of liminal spaces are nostalgic, as the feeling of nostalgia is really close to the strange emotion that is radiated from liminal spaces. Because of this relationship, nostalgia is often additive to liminal spaces to enhance the liminal effect on the viewer. While yes, not all nostalgic pictures are liminal, and not all liminal spaces are nostalgic, there is an overlap between these two circles that is significant enough and popular/common enough to get its own type on this humble list. Now, so for the sake of your information, dear viewer, you may see videos that are of liminal spaces that mention anemoia. To inform you, anemoia, or sometimes foxtalgia, is described as the feeling of nostalgia for a time you have not known yourself, but rather seen photographs or videos with significant age. Now, do not let this bother you with my definition, as if you simply change nostalgia to anemoia in the top paragraph, it will make sense. Type 3. Uncanny. The third type of liminal space is uncanny, the slight but noticeable modification to a room that is unorthodox and uncomfortable to the viewer. Imagine a room with a window and a table, with a lamp on its center and chairs around it. Now remove the window and lift the curtain. Remove the table but put a lamp on the ground. Suddenly this room gives off the feeling of uncomfortability, if that word exists, and fear, and that strange liminal feeling. You see it now? Unconventional, useless, weird changes make a room feel so painful. It's like an alien tried to make a room for a human without knowing what each thing did and had budget cuts. Type 4. Dreamcore. Type 4 is a weird one, for when a landscape reaches beyond perfection, it enters a space of dreamlike. Perfect glass lighting house, yet no people or cars. Everything is blurry, everything is weird, everything is dreamlike, showing a fully awake person that is lucid and not tired. A picture that reminds them of their dreams is bound to cause some strange emotions. You might feel out of place, weirded out, or scared, and of course the strange liminal feel. Those are the types of liminal spaces, but I got time, so let me tell you how to make your own pictures, renders, paintings, whatever that gives off this feeling. First of all, the element of kenopsia is crucial, if not necessary. Kenopsia meaning the absence of humans or signs of their existence in a space typically filled with them. No monster, no human, no car, no animal. Secondly, the space needs to be in pristine condition, as that gives off to the viewer that feeling that the place has been abandoned swiftly, possibly due to some grave danger. Thirdly, you need to use either horrible lighting or perfect lighting, nothing in between. Now for more specific stuff. For nostalgia, use nostalgic places from your time, or if you're going for anemoia, from the time before you. For uncanny, do this. Make your spaces purposeless. Not necessary, but recommended nonetheless, so random objects unrelated here and there. Secondly, remove elements that should be there, for example tables and place stuff on the ground, or curtains or windows altogether. Shift things around, example, make a table lamp on the edge of a table, or rotate a couch weirdly. Finally, for dreamcore, landscapes, mostly with perfect grass and lighting. Sprinkle perfect houses or windmills around. I hope this video served you well. Before I go, please consider subscribing. At the time of uploading this, I have 70 subscribers, so every sub counts so much.